Fellow Dawi, fellow grudge bearers, welcome back to the expedition, the Quarreler expedition, which is soon to be the Quarreler and Gyrocopter expedition. Yeah, we got a lot of gyrocopters coming. It's fantastic, folks. It's fantastic. So we're about to have 6 of the standard ones. I really need to fill this army all the way up, though, don't we? I mean, it needs to be basically a complete regiment of gyrocopters, and then they just have the Rune Lord because we have to, and then an engineer because, you know, you gotta have a mechanic to fix all these gyrocopters. So it feels like the only appropriate way out. Let's just do this. There we go. Now I'm gonna have a full stack of gyros, just because I can. We took the Great Turtle Isles, and we're gonna be ready to move on from there, which probably down to the Mud Isles, I think, to pick up the pottery that we need for the ability to craft what I'm looking for. So I think we're ready to move here. I wonder if it's better to move underground. No, not really. Let's just move to here. We are going to be very low on troops for the time being. I'm going to do what I can to increase replenishment. Replenishment will be extremely low in the Mud Isles. This will help quite a bit as we start to take chunks out of it. Yeah, see, it's going to take these units forever to get ready to fight as well. All right, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. I'm not terribly worried about it. The capes here. Ooh, we can go all the way up to a thriving occupied elven colony. Occupied elven colony. Take that, you filthy elves. It's mine now. Dang pointy ears. Alright, what were we up to? So, at the Blood Swamps, we got another one of our little trinkets. I think it's time to go start taking our trinkets from the lizards and the man-things. Wonder if we should kill off the vampirates in the process. Probably so. Like, if we went and hit Tlax and Chotek, then we'd be in a good position to start taking these other artifacts back. So let's do that. Do I still have... Doesn't look like I'm going to be taking any attrition. I think we're purifying these lands slowly but surely. Blood Swamps, yeah, we're getting rid of some of the vampiric attrition. I'm going to move north as quickly as I can. Try and get to Tlax. And let's see, that should be about all we need to do for now. I'll go ahead and hit this turn in. I'm going to take a couple comments from the last episode. Ardek, which thank you, Ardek, for being such a long-time channel supporter. He says, me, see 65 likes, and he says, activate order 66. Well, thank you, Ardek. Appreciate you being number 66 there. Also want to start off pretty quickly with the Kill Scribe, who's keeping us up to date with the number of kills here. Cult of Sotek is still leading the way at 18,225 killed. The Skaven were gaining at about 12,000, but their faction was destroyed. Let's see where we put the vampirates in this recent fight. The Awakened, yeah, they're still way down there. We only killed about 2,200 of them. So it's going to take a while before anybody passes the Cult of Sotek. If you all could, every time you're watching the video, find Killscribe's comment if he's left it already, and make sure and leave him a thumbs up there to thank him for all the work that he does. I know I love it, so definitely appreciate him doing that for us. Let's do ballistics calibration. Okay, follower gained. Alright, we can build, let's build the Pox Marsh, because it's a bit closer to danger. Cinnabar mining.
I'm listening.
And I'm gonna move up right to the border here. Oh, Tlax just got taken by the lizards. Well, it's about time for a war with them to begin anyway. Let me find a settlement that's got some recruiting, if I have anything that has recruiting. I really haven't built much for it. Here I can do some recruiting. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and make the upgrade to the Great Hold. And so at Awixel, I'm going to recruit a new lord. I think I'm just going to keep doing Rune Lords, because why not? I mean, we're in a THOREK campaign, and Rune Lords are much better now. And let's begin the recruitment process. I'm going to get some Iron Breakers, some Hammers, and we're going to get some Artillery. Again, like that. 3 artillery units. So I've got infantry. We need some specialty units. We're going to be fighting the lizards. Maybe a couple of Trollhammer torpedoes would be appropriate. That's 7 turns of recruitment. I'm going to go into the global recruitment pool. I'm going to start pulling some Bugmans. And then we'll get some Slayers via this recruitment pool. It'd probably be good to have some Giant Slayers, but this will work for now. Alright, so that'll be a good start. I need a couple of heroes into this army as well. I can only recruit a runesmith here. I'd like another master engineer if I could. Yep, we can. Word save, that would be nice. Let's grab him.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
This master engineer's got plenty of turns to walk down here. And can we grab Thanes from anywhere? Yep, we can, right? Well, no, I can't because I don't have enough buildings for them. So when I get the opportunity, I'll try and build another one and grab another Thane. I haven't used a lot of Thanes. So there we go. That should work. We need to move this army. I guess we're going to occupy the Mud Isles unless it's occupied by Skaven, which would be kind of good, but it's not. So we're going to have to colonize it, which means it's going to take me forever and a day to replenish my troops. The good thing is that as I do this, I should be able to build more buildings that will help with the replenishment being so slow and speed it up slightly, but it's still going to be painful as we try and take over the Great Turtle Isles. It's going to take a while to get things rolling whenever you try and settle something that is just so bad. I did Grudge Raker on one, and it was really fun. I'm thinking this one does not close the others, but let's do another long-range one because we might be shooting at monsters for the lizards. Let's go with ballistics calibration here. Alright, there we go. So I've got a couple more armies coming. Hurts my income some, but it is really not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Hopefully we'll get the pottery soon here out of the Mud Isles too. Speaking of things, let's go forge up a few things for our new Lord and Hero. We're going to need some weapons for him. Perfect Vigor's pretty cool. Dragon Slayer's Axe. I mean, that's, well, it's only when they're below 50%. They do get the bonus versus large, which is nice. I still think this Chilling Aura is really good. We've got this one here, the Starbreaker, which is a unique. Causes Discourage, melee attack, weapon strength. Let's grab that one. Let's forge that up. Just because we can. And let's go ahead and forge up a Prospector's Pickaxe. And then let's go into armor. We got to forge up some armors. We can get the Star Metal Plate, which is pretty cool. It takes melee attack. That'd be good on a Rune Lord. It's a unique one. Let's forge that up. And let's find another good armor here. Iron Warden Shield, 10% damage resistance. That's pretty nice. Let's snag that too. So we've got some armors. And then let's go to Talismans. This is the one where, let's see, Iron Warden's Wardstone. That one is really good. Old Guard's Tankard, though, is what I want for the healing. I just like having the healing. May technically be better to have the other stuff, but I don't know. I like the healing. Play the game how you want if you think I'm wrong, and I very well could be. I don't quite have... Well, yeah, I do have the pottery. Sweet! I'm going to start forging the crap out of these Iron Warden Tankards as I get the Oath Gold, but it's going to be the last of my Oath Gold for now. So we got some good items there. Used our Oath Gold. And we can use that to help start equipping
my anger burns
our new Lord here. Let's grab him the Star Metal Plate and the Starbreaker. Old Guard's Tankard, and an Iron Warden's Tankard. Some of you might be wondering, Air, why you're not putting the Iron Warden's Tankard on someone else. Well, this guy's pretty weak because he's brand new. So, let's go ahead and do this to give him some extra damage. Or Frenzy. I mean, Frenzy's pretty cool also. I guess we could do all of them. 5% ward save never hurts. And then let's give him Frenzy on... Frenzy on top of it. go ahead and grab one of these banners. Then let's go to our new engineer and equip him with some stuff.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Alright, basic armor. We're going to give him this Iron Warden shield, or I don't know, physical resistance and post-battle loot is pretty sweet too. Grab that one. There's the Sundering Pickaxe. Old Guard's Tankard. Silver Horn of Vengeance gives charge bonus. Missile resistance could be good. I use them to skirmish some, so let's do that for now. Give me extra flaming attacks, ward save, and the melee defense, because that's all I got right now. Income in the local region. Let's do Untainted. Research rate. Income. There we go. Alright, so let's go back over to this lord here real quick too. I may eventually put more banners on here, but for now, let's do this. Slayer wards. Alright. That'll be okay for the moment. We'll get more Oath Gold. We're getting 106 Oath Gold per turn. So that is pretty fantastic. And no doubt we can get more as time goes along. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Made sure we started equipping our new characters properly. As we get more Oath Gold, I'm going to need more of the healing stuff to go out to folks. Oh, so the Druchi confederated against me and they are at war with me. And they are moving to the Great Turtle Isles. That is not ideal because it's taking me so long to replenish.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Replenishment rate did get a little better right there as we completed that building, but it is still very low. And building new buildings takes a considerable amount of time.
Sword sight. Armed and ready.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mess over here. The Great Turtle Isles. The Druchi breathing down our neck. Alright, my Copter army is only one turn away, and then we can start trying to go join up with THOREK, so he'll have the first Dawi Air Regiment. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and declare war on these lizards on the next turn. And I will quickly have an army at Wixel.
I do.
So see, on the next turn we'll already start having a decent bit of heavy infantry finished. Working on our global too, so we'll be quickly churning up an army there. Which is fine. We're pretty much out of money to spend on a lot of buildings at the moment anyway, so it just makes sense to start building more money. Or start building more armies. Building more money. Now that sounds good. Wish I could do that in real life, that'd be nice. Hey, I'm just gonna build some more money. Pay no attention here. Alright, let's see, let's start off with the Route Marcher. I need it's let's see, I think that's gonna be it for now actually.
What needs to be done?
G-Fox says, Dwarf Artillery equal Nectar of the Gods. I agree with you, sir. I think it is also fantastic. Thanks for the comment, G-Fox. Eki says, at one point, I think it's discussed in lore that Barak Var handshake is, in fact, violent headbutt to the face. I'm not entirely certain of this, but where I heard it, someone please confirm or rectify. That is hilarious. If that's the way the dwarves shake hands, then I got more respect, even still, for the dwarves. And then the name of the engineer is Gimli, Son of Guns. Ooh.
Perhaps we should stand together.
That is good, Lucas. I like it. So Gimli, Son of Guns will be one of our new master engineers. We have another one, so feel free to keep throwing names out here. Mr. Badwrench says, you have a settlement with pottery. Indeed I do. And I just noticed that in this episode as I went to go do the forging. So thank you for commenting before I figured it out on my own. Way too late. Appreciate it. Let's see here. This army is complete. I don't think you want to be doing that. The war begins against the Cold Bloods. It's the Cold Blood Grudge. I love how we don't have any allies. That's just the way we roll here.
For vengeance! For Karakazor!
Alright. Let's clear Tear that down. That's not what I want built here. Let's see. The Zifbar 42 pounders have now been activated. Let's go here and change the name to Gimli, Son of Guns. There we go. Did I really just spell Gimli that way? Gimli. My bad. There we go. Gimli, Son of Guns. Fixed that. Army's coming along. Let's see what the Druchi did on the turn. Okay, they are going to invade the Great Turtle Isle. Almost assuredly.
No.
I don't know what type of, like, the full army they bring. It may dissuade them if I move up there, but I don't think I can reach there in a single turn. This is a frustrating position to be in because I'm just replenishing so exceptionally slow. They're going to attack, and I don't want to leave myself vulnerable to that attack, but it's actually too late for me to move there. Ha! Alright, so... Oh, what to do?
My anger burns bright.
Our army is pretty trashed, and... I wonder if I could move... Yeah, we could make the move underground here. Replenish much quicker.
What do you want?
Let's do that. It's not great replenishment of the Sentinels of Zeti, but it's better. So I can pick up some replenishment and then just come back to the Great Turtle Isles. The Druchi are probably going to savage it and slow down my progress even more, which is frustrating, but I don't really know what else I can do about it at the moment other than try and get my army out of those conditions and improve it until we can receive some reinforcements. Speaking of reinforcements, let the gyrocopter nonsense begin.
My anger burns bright.
So, let the gyro nonsense begin. And I couldn't be more excited. I can't wait till we get to use it. The Turtle Isles, yes, this is our problem. I'm not going to spend that money because it's likely to just be wasted. Got our engineer on the way in. Let's look at, I think there's a couple more comments. Most of the comments, obviously, I think we already got to... Oh, no, we haven't. Here's one from Sons of Lorgar. Appreciate his comment. It says, started my own Ironbrow campaign, but I chose Mortal Empires. Quite interesting, and it turns out allies gift artifact pieces they come across. Man, that's awesome. Yep. I figured that's the case. I just was being intentionally Dawi here, right? Like, I was being intentionally crappy as the Dawi, just because I can. Decisive defeat, resource loss, we lost some dwarf beer and exotic animals. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much we could do about that. I didn't want to lose my army in a foolish fight there, so let's safeguard against chaos, corruption. Not what I wanted to happen. I didn't expect the Druchi to come back so quickly, but they did.
If you say so, Beedling.
I'm going to move up here and hit an encamp stand, see if we can speed up. I don't know, I don't have enough to encamp. I can just go over here to the Sentinels, though, and try to speed along my replenishment rate.
What?
Okay, so let's do that. And what should we hit next here? Lax is going to be connected here and here. We've still got vampires around. Let's take Thorek, move against Itza, wipe these guys out.
Glad Rakarth will be tested.
Occupy here. Alright, Itza has their army here. It is Gorok, and holy spam. He has got the Carnos. That boy likes his dinosaurs. Medicinal plants. Whee. Where was that next artifact? I thought it was here, was it not? Where does it show me the artifacts? Show me the artifacts.
The ones who took it will pay with their lives.
Okay, that one's in control of the Druchi.
It shall be reunited with the Dawi soon.
Okay, that one's up in the mountains.
Soon we will reclaim it.
And that one's up north. Okay, that's the one where it just starts acting funny. I could have sworn there was one Right over here. There's 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Whatever. We'll find it. We're taking everything. I don't think we just picked one up. I mean, I could go here into the forge. No, we did not. If we did, then we don't have enough to reforge it, so... Alright. I mean, there's nothing we can reforge at the moment. We did pick up more Oath Gold, though, along the way, and so I'm going to go ahead and come in here and forge up another Iron Warden's Tankard. Alright, so we got the Iron Warden's Tankard. I'm going to have to wait for some more Oath Gold to roll along. I'm going to swap out this for the Iron Warden's Tankard, so now I've got double heals on THOREK. And let's see. Our Gyrocopter army. I think I'm gonna ignore this army. It's not gonna be much of a threat to me. I'm gonna start moving this way to come lend support to my new settlements. Let's get defenses built. We've got the pottery. We need to keep that pottery. It's important to us at the Poxmarsh. And then we are busy replenishing here, busy recruiting with the other army. We can upgrade here to a dwarf hold. And that is the only other building we can do because we spent so heavily on building previously. Alright, so let's get a couple more comments here while I'm waiting on this turn end. Let's see. Sarah says, another thing to note with Ironbrow's Vortex campaign, when you reforge one of the items, an army, Skaven yellow banners will spawn. You have seen that's where they come from. Also, forgot to remind you that you could recruit a lord with the Grungni trait, save 15% building cost, add 5% research rate, give these students Archivist, and buff it up even more. I mean, that's definitely some good advice there, Sarah. I may do that. I've already recruited the lord on this one. But thanks for the advice also on the Skaven armies popping up. I wasn't actually aware of that. I'm not terribly worried about it, but I wasn't aware of it. It's good to know, so that every time we're going to pop one up, we'd be best to be ready. Oh, look at that. Hexodal Confederated. Itza. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate because they just signed their own death warrant. Ooh, the alchemy vials over here. I'll give Hexodal a short reprieve here, and I do mean short, because I want that alchemy vial. So I'm gonna scoot over here. Some beastmen up in here. I'm gonna hit the sacred pools and take that alchemy vial for myself. Let's get the level up here. So I'm gonna get the Zephyr 42 pounders, which gives us an extra use of it. So got those all squared up. The Druchi are going for the Mud Isles now, no surprise. Replenishment is now speeding along here. Go with some training, because again, we're still training up all these units. Alright, so we managed to keep our army from getting killed. We got replenished. Now if we can maybe fight a cleaner battle, we won't have to worry about it as replenishing for quite as long. Our income is going down a lot, no big surprise. We are recruiting a lot of very elite units into this army. Alright, we still got 3 more turns. I need at least... I feel like I'd like to have a Thane in this army. I can only recruit 1 though, I think. There's where I recruited 1. Okay, no, I can recruit 1 up. Well, we're still only limited to 1 though? I have 2 buildings, I thought. 1 of 1. I don't understand. Is that the building that does Thanes? I was pretty sure it was. It is. I guess it doesn't add an extra Thane. No, it doesn't. Interesting. So, in order to add another Thane, I have to build a Hall of Oaths, which I thought I did. Oh, alright. So we're gonna have to build a Hall of Oaths when we get the opportunity. I do have some larger settlements being built where that may become an opportunity. So we're not going to have any Thanes for the moment.
My
I could
anger
just go
burns
without
bright.
for the time being. Honestly, it's probably not going to be the biggest deal. So let's just get into this army. I want to get some more Bugmans. I feel like these guys would be fun. Haven't used them in a while. So let's go ahead and just stack up on Bugmans, and then this army should be ready for action. Be fairly capable at taking down lizards. Won't be the world's best army for taking down lizards, but it'll be capable. And since we have the time, I'm actually going to move down here, enter an ambush stance, and see if we can pick off this kind of marauding army. It's probably just causing me public order issues and a small loss of income. Not going to do that. Let's end the turn. Let's see what other comments we have here. All right. Ooh, yep, they're at the Mud Isles. No big surprise. Funky Donkey says, finally. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sometimes it takes me a little while in between these, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Marcus says, I would love to see some kind of dwarf land tank or mechanical monster. It just makes a lot of sense. They would have something like that in their arsenal. Dwarf go-karts, perhaps? I like the ideas. I think a lot of us would like to see some kind of cool single-entity machine added to the dwarves. I'd like to see a couple of changes to the gyrocopters that I've mentioned before, too. I think gyrocopters should all be able to fire whilst moving, just kind of as a bottom line. And again, if that increases their cost by 50 or whatever it is, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. Oh, man. Now I don't even have an army to kill here. Thanks a lot, Hexodal. Whatever, I'm going to colonize it because I want that artifact. So, dwarves in the woods. Not a very occupiable place for us.
The gifts of Valaya,
but we picked it up nonetheless. That should take a grudge out of the book, should it not? We don't have anything to reforge, though. What did we pick up there? Oh, yeah, we got the vial. There it was. So we got the vial. Valea's tankard
the thieves who took it.
Is up here in Lustria. Okay. Understood. Let's do this. We're still making our march to our army at Owixel.
Onward.
Is there some reason why? Oh, because I recruited too many units.
Of Clan Morgrim.
To drop one Bugman's.
There
There we go.
To speed us up.
There we go. Alright, so I've got another army nearly completed. We're just a couple of turns from it. Issue a commandment here with growth. And end our turn. And we're going to move back into the Great Turtle Isles. I mean, it's not the most important of provinces for me, but I'm certainly not going to let Nagaron think they're going to get away with that. So I'm going to move in and take care of business, and then we'll be ready to fight Hexodal quite effectively.
Sigma.
Wolfheart is wanting to gear up with this too, but that's not going to happen. I love how it says my integrity is low. I mean, I've been pretty consistent this whole time. Like, I pretty much betray whoever I feel like it, whenever I feel like it. But I may have had some kind of non-aggression pact with Itza that I forgot to cancel ahead of time, which may have caused that impact. How did they know I was there? They got lucky here. I'm gonna move up again. Try and pin these guys down. I keep going into ambush, hoping we can get close enough to them to attack them. Alright, Sacred Pools is gonna take a while to reform. We are... Oh, look, look, look. The Druchi are coming over here. They can't see me. This is perfect. I'm going to stay in an ambush stance. And when they get over here, hopefully we can pick them off and then move back out to the Great Turtle Isles. They'll think that there's a relatively easy target over here. And if need be, I can reinforce with this other army soon enough. Because one turn and it's finished recruiting. Alright, let's end our turn. See what else we come up with here. Ricky got runes. His ambush was foiled. That's unfortunate. Now the Druchi know where I'm at. One of their armies... Well, no, neither one of their armies is in striking distance, but I can move into this forest where I get a very strong ambush chance.
Onward.
And we can hide here
I suppose so.
near the Sentinels of Zeti, which, by the way, just got enough growth. I'm going to go ahead and build this dwarf hold. And maybe that will help attract the Druchi. Now, if they foil my ambush, both their armies will be able to pounce on me, but I may be able to get reinforcements. How do these guys keep guessing how to move away from me here?
I'm down.
Really frustrating. I guess they went back into their own territory.
By Grundy.
Right, whatever. I'm gonna come quit wasting time.
It's as good as done.
The Gyro Brigade. Move underground to here, and I'm gonna bounce through here and come join up with. I want to come join up with THOREK. That was my idea, was to be supporting his army with this. Okay, we've got some more Oath Gold. Let's go over here to enchanted items. Iron Warden's Tankard. Iron Warden's Tankard. There we go. So I got a couple more Iron Warden Tankards. And let's see all the Oath Gold I have for those on this turn. Let's get these out there. So I'm going to replace the Potion of Speed, which that is a good replacement for sure. And Terrifying Mask of E, not bad, but I'd rather have the heals. So there we go. Sacred Pools. I can upgrade to a Dwarf Keep at the Blood Swamps. There are a few other buildings we can build. I want more Thanes, and apparently I get that. Which one was it? It showed me, but now I don't see it. Is it? Oh, this one, the Hall of Oaths. So let's build the Hall of Oaths. And honestly, I just want more Oath Gold. I'm gonna build this. There we go. Spend some big cash on that settlement because it's fully upgraded now. Do the same thing. Spend some mad money here. And let's get this trade boost. And extra dwarf. Well, we're doing some recruiting here, so it may not hurt to make even more recruiting available. I know it's only a tier 3 building, but do I want to build that? I kind of do. Or we put in this one, get another place for gyros. I don't really think I need that recruiting. I'm gonna stick in the dwarf beer here. Okay. That's gonna be all I need to worry about for this turn. Let's see what happens with the Druchi. I'm kind of hoping for some luck here. Here they come. We did not ambush them, but we do get to attack them. I think they've lightning struck us. So we do have to fight them 1v1. It's Rakarth. He's got some really good infantry. We also have some excellent infantry, and I have some good anti-infantry tools as well. So I think we can take this one, and as far as his dragon goes, I've got my Carnosaur, and we should be able to handle it. So let's fight this battle. Be a pretty fun place to end this episode, hopefully with a solid victory over Nagorond, and you know, we'll be able to get in a good position to take control of the Great Turtle Isles. All these places are going to be very difficult to settle. I think I may have to move a second army over here just because replenishment. We may have to have one army replenishing quicker, and then we'll swap that out with the other army to take these settlements that are very unsuitable for what our faction likes from a climate standpoint. I definitely have a range advantage, and I'm going to take full advantage of that up here on this hill. And I'm going to deploy up here. So I've got Norgrimlings, hammers to mix in. And that I will do. Mix the Grumbling Guard in there. A nice solid front. So their infantry is probably still, all in all, like pound for pound, better than mine. Because Druchi do just have excellent heavy infantry. Very excellent. I'm going to put my Slayers back here. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my Mournfang Cav right here. Put my Slayers on the flanks, because the Slayers kind of stop any initial charges. Get my Carnosaur ready. Ulthar's Raiders can kind of wait right here to help slow down anything trying to break through the lines. And then our Lord right over here. Thane over here, and then the Scolder Guard. I kind of want... pile these hammers up just a little bit, and I'll put the Scolder Guard right here in between them, let them shoot into that gap. Alright, there we go. Let's get my artillery into a defensive stance. Same thing with Ulthar's Scolder Guard. Okay. Start the battle. I do have a ranged advantage. I think the Druchi will just move forward. We're going to focus our flame cannon on the executioners first, because Sisters of Slaughter are poor against armor. They'll still do well, just because of their huge attack and poison, but they're going to be less efficient at killing me than the Hargoneth executioners, so I will be focused on them with the flame cannon. Let me scoot this flame cannon up just a little while we have a second. I'm going to do the same thing with the...
We are relentless. Thundering forth.
I'm not going to worry about the Grudge Thrower because it's already in range. The Grudge Thrower, I'm probably going to target their key infantry units as well, as soon as they're into range. It's executioners first.
Targets, Lord.
Okay, here we go. Alright, Grudge Thrower, you've now got executioners in range.
Flame cannon.
And we've almost got Rakarth in range for our organ gun. When he is in range, I am going to shoot at him. I actually want to move my Lord over here. I'm going to bring the Thane around over this way. This is going to be a bit of a problem over here. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, organ gun, target Rakarth. Actually, we can handle Rakarth. Let's target the dangerous infantry. There we go. Yeah. Getting some real good damage done now. Let's target another executioner. Ulthar's Raiders can get ready on Rakarth. Kind of assess the situation. These crossbows are a bit of a problem out here. I got charged by Dark Riders. That's no big deal. Again, got charged by Dark Riders over here. Not terribly concerned about it. Alright, here comes... I'm going to do a Marked by Ulthar. And then I don't have a Rune of Slowing here, unfortunately, so let's just buff here because we're going to get attacked. Alright, let's get in here. Ooh, yeah, got some sweet damage done there. Let's target these guys next. Get on that Bolt Thrower. And then the organ guns, I need to pick a new target. I'm going to actually target those crossbow cavalry with the organ guns. Alright. Just join this fight here. Ulthar's Raiders can do a little work there. Let's bomb these guys. Alright, Carno in here. Let's back up the Scolder Guard. Ricky got terror routed, I think. Again, not terribly worried yet. So we can get a good bomb off on here. Kill some of these Druchi. Ooh, that actually hurt me. Probably worse than it did them. That is very unfortunate. Wow, Rakarth is putting up a heck of a fight here. It's not ideal for me. I'm gonna move some extra help over here. Let's go a little faster. Alright, let me keep slowing it down so I can kind of get a feel for what's going on. Alright, we lost a fight right here, and I'm gonna need to throw in these Slayers as reinforcements. So my hammers got beat down. Some combination of Druchi crap. I'm gonna go through here on another bombing run. Might as well just let it loose. Oh yeah, we got those executioners real good right there. Alright, pause it again. Alright, so I have dealt mostly with their crossbow cavalry at this point, feeling pretty safe. Turn around and change targets. Put some shots on those Sisters of Slaughter. I need my Mournfang cavalry to give me a little defense there. And Rakarth is now on the wane. Helm of Discord him. Get my Skolder Guard out of that fight. And I think we've got this handled. My hammer's back. Alright. Should be about to totally turn this fight in our favor. Skyhammer back over here. He's kind of straying off. Alright, Rakarth is dead. Oh, we're about to lose our Carnosaur. No, 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 no. No, don't you touch my dino. Don't you touch my dino.
Move to attack!
Alright, we managed to save my dinosaur from that Druchi master. See, this is why we get the healing, too. Look, our Lord's already healed back up a lot, so... Tough fight. Rakarth had a pretty decent army. Obviously, though, we just have way too much anti-infantry tools here. We had done so much damage to his executioners by the time battle gets joined that it makes their combat effectiveness much less. And really, we had the most trouble with Rakarth there. Like, he was the biggest issue that we faced, and not surprising. He's a powerful unit. He does a lot of damage versus large. My Carnosaur is also good versus large, but not surprised to see a legendary lord like him punching very hard in a fight like that. We've got this rune here that gives speed and Vanguard deployment. I'm going to give that to one of my Slayers. They've already got it, so never mind. Speed and Vanguard deployment. We put that on a Gyro? That'd be kind of funny. Come from Bill. I don't know how useful it'll be, but we'll try it. Oath Gold and Treasury. I mean, it's not gonna hurt to do this. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so one Druchi army defeated. The other one, I'm surprised, was not all the way in attack range. I think they moved into an ambush stance, which is precisely what I'm gonna do again. I don't know whether it'll work, but it is most assuredly what I'm gonna do again. We got hit with a lightning strike last time, which was the only reason why we didn't get reinforcements. So I'm going to run this risk. I mean, Rakarth isn't here, so he shouldn't have lightning strike. This other lord could. But it's not likely that this one does. It's possible. Again, depends on whether they're recycling lords after they've been defeated. Kind of just depends on the situation. I'm going to move this... actually, I'm going to move them up over to here as quick as I can, and then we'll move under mountain. Try and bring in some reinforcements. And then my Gyro army start moving into Hexodal territory. And this is where I'm going to end this particular episode. We have gotten a lot done. We've built another army. We've gotten a lot of new buildings put in. In fact, we're going to get to upgrade a gold mine again. Any defenses here. Let's max out growth. And let's put in some dwarf beer here. So we've still continued to build a lot of buildings. We've put our money to use. Defeated the Druchi, picked up a new artifact, and there'll be more artifacts on the next episode. We're going to kind of clean out the lizards and just take total control of Lustria here, I think, so that I can put a united front pushing north to go grab more artifacts. So we're doing well. Anyway, HeirofCarthage signing out for now. Hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you soon with some more action in the THOREK Ironbrow campaign.